As the ancient Tibetan proverb goes, a child without education is like a bird without wings. Just as our feathered friends need wings to soar, education gives us the wings to reach our full potential. It's a basic human right we all deserve. Education unlocks knowledge and opens doors to a better future. Plus, having a solid foundation of basic skills is key to surviving in today's world. Lucky for us, there are countless ways to get educated, whether you prefer school, homeschooling, or online courses. And guess what? They all use one thing in common these days: the all-knowing internet. Libraries are a great spot for reading a delightful storybook, but when it comes to finding the latest and greatest facts from a book, that can be a bit more tiring compared to finding it on the internet. This means that fewer people will update books, and there's a chance that these materials will become outdated. An estimate of 2.9 billion people still don't have access to the internet, which means that those 2.9 billion people will be left at a huge disadvantage. So what's the solution? My name is Hesanya, and my topic for the day is digital rights, unleashing the internet's power. So why isn't access to the internet a human right? The Universal Declaration of Human Rights includes rights such as food, education, security, nationality, etc. But this declaration was also created 35 years before the internet was created, in a time where no one ever thought that the internet would become a life changer, something that will make sure nearly everyone living a typical city life would own a device such as a phone. Like I said, the internet should be a right because it gives people access to education. Don't you think it also helps people voice out their opinions? Plus, it's a perfect tool for staying in touch with loved ones across the miles. And let's not forget, the internet is a friend-making machine, with apps, social media apps such as Instagram and Facebook connecting you to a whole new world of friends. Enter the world of gaming and say goodbye to loneliness and depression. They're a lifesaver for those who can't get out and play sports, or for those who might feel lonely. For those who are currently employed, finding a job is a breeze online. Picture a world where everyone, from the slums to the Saharas, had a device in their hand. They could join the digital revolution. They could share their thoughts about everything that's going around them, and they could show everyone the difficulties they go through every day. Wouldn't that be amazing? Plus, that would mean that they would all have access to education, leaving poverty in dust. So, why can't we do this yet? That's because of the digital divide. The digital divide is a sneaky culprit that creates unequal opportunities. It's awful because it means that many people miss out on fresh opportunities and new experiences. It's the unequal opportunities created because some people have more technology, some people have more access to technology than others, which creates a divide in the information and resources they get. But why did the digital divide come to be? Way back when the internet was created, in USA, you had to meet a certain criteria to get access to the internet. Well, in some parts of the world, the terrain or accessibility makes this kind of difficult. Let's take an example. In the slums of India or in rural areas in countries such as Botswana. Some people here don't even know the internet exists, with infrastructures, costs, and awareness all playing their part in keeping these people offline. It's a sad reality that some people don't even know the internet exists. But if the internet was a human right, the digital divide would be history. When United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres called for a global meeting to meet Sustainable Development Goals in 2021, he made a special mention for governments and their people to update their contract between governments and their people to usher in universal access to the internet by 2000, as a human right by 2030. Let us embrace the fact that universal access to the internet is a vital human right. By doing so, we're not only empowering the community, we're creating a more just society. Government, organizations, and their people should come together to bridge the digital divide, dismantling barriers that impede people from the access to the internet. Together, let us create a world where everyone can harness the power of the internet for their personal growth, collective progress, and for the betterment of humanity.